Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today I will be kind of giving my reasons why I am lost with Acura at the moment. I don't have a clue what is Acura's end game here. What is their goal in being Acura as a company? What is their goal? So I'll catch you guys in a bit. So, what I am going to be talking about is what are they trying to accomplish here? What is Acura trying to accomplish in the coming uh in the coming years since the beginning? And what I mean is that Acura in the beginning had the Acura NSX, which was their true sports car, their luxury sports car, which was the Acura NSX. But as of 2022, they have officially canceled. Yeah, I think as of 2022 or 2021. I think 2022 is when they canceled the Acura NSX because I think of slow sales. There wasn't a lot of people that were investing in their sports car. So I think the starting price was like almost $200,000 for the Acura NSX, the newest one, the Type S or whatever they called it. I think I think the original was like $150,000 or something like that. But not a lot of people bought it because not a lot of people have the cash to spend on an Acura NSX. Even though I do have to tell people that the Acura NSX was an amazing car for what it was. It was a great sports car. You could get from 0 to 60 in three seconds or 2.9 seconds, which is fairly quick, really, really quick. But this is something I do have to mention though. This is something I do have to mention though, because there are companies like Tesla, which has uh, that plaid version. I don't know what it's called, the Model X plaid version or the highest version they have. And I think I saw on the website as of now, it costs I think it costs like $170,000 or 100 something thousand for the Tesla Model X Plaid version, or it was the S, the Model S or something like that, the highest version that they have, which is the Plaid, the newest version, which is like the supposed sports car that Tesla makes or that Elon Musk makes. So uh, that is something that I do have to say. Like if Tesla can do it, so could Acura. But like I'm saying, the real issue here. This is the real issue that I do have is that the real issue I have here uh Acura uh only had two models, two model years. They had the original Acura NSX, which I'll have somewhere here in the on the screen to let you guys know when it first came out and which one was the last year of the first generation. Then they came out with the second generation, which is going to be right here also, which I'm not sure uh, too much about it. I mean, I don't know when the new generation came out, but the last generation was for 2022 or 2021, which was the Type S, and that was it. And I'm done with the video. No, I'm just kidding. Let's continue. So, uh, I am disappointed in Acura though. Like even though Acura is trying to fix everything they're trying to do, they're trying to fix the the Acura MDX. They're trying to fix the TLX. They're trying to fix the RDX. Like they're fixing it by making it more sporty. They're trying to make all these vehicles sporty, but at the same time they're trying to fix even the exterior because back in the day, like 2007 and all the, I mean 2007. I think like around 2010 and so on, like around 2010 and 2011, 12, 13, 14, and so on until like just around 2020, 2019, 2020, they started uh, fixing, remodeling their vehicles and making them look a little bit better because nobody liked this version here, which is the beak version. Beak. The front of the car was a beak, and people were not uninterested in Acura. Like even I still defend Acura, but not. I mean, I could agree with people when they said, "Oh, this Acura looked ugly," and I do agree with you. I do agree 100% that Acura messed up when they decided to just make a they just decided to come up with cars, and they were unappealing. Like if somebody would ask me, what do I think of the Acura of 2000, let's say 12, I would say I don't know. I don't know. I generally don't know because I was uninterested in Acura. But as soon as I launched this channel, that's when I put full forth on Acura because Acura Acura was designing cars. Like, look at the TLX. It's a nice car from the outside. Interior wise, it's so and so because some people say, oh, it looks like they're trying to copy Lexus with their gauge cluster or their dashboard. That's kind of old school. But then the MDX, which is the top of the line, the best of the best that ever came out, the MDX Type S with their gauge cluster that or their dash, their digital dash that's all digital and it looks like you're in the futuristic with everything being digital, which is something that I kind of have to say I truly love like not love like I like that. I like the futuristic, the better stuff. Like you gotta give us something that's futuristic and appealing, but at the same time being reliable. But as of now, I don't really know how long this Acura MDX Type S is going to last. So I'm going down the line telling you guys that I am truly liking Acura again. Like before, people just bought Acuras here and there. Like, oh, Acura 1 year, Acura another year, Acura here. No, no Acura, no, not a lot of Acuras. And this is something that I do find kind of weird in Lexus's in the Lexus side that Lexus can come out with the same the same car like 10,000 times. Just call it the 2022 year, the 2025 model year, the 3000 model year, or the 40,000 model year. And what? It's just the same thing from like 10 years ago. And they still continue to sell just because they added, oh, one new color. Let's make it orange or let's make it red or let's make it burgundy and let's put the interior be burgundy also. So now it's going to be a new model and people continue to buy. That is so weird about Lexus. I mean, yes, I do get that they're both reliable. Lexus and Acura are reliable, but this is something I don't understand. I don't understand is that when Acura does this, they come out with something like say, "Oh, the Acura, because this is something I do have to say, the Acuras are more. Uh, they try to add more to the Acuras, adding features that are usable. That, in my opinion, are usable, like a digital gauge cluster. I'm for that one when it comes to the MDX. I don't know about the massaging seats, but that's a great welcome that you got from Lexus. Okay, you got that from Lexus, and you got that from other cars that have that massaging seats, and then you have digital gauge cluster, like I said, and then the new infotainment screen. That is That is a welcome. So what I do have to say is that I don't know what's the end game for Acura because they have discontinued the Acura NSX, and that is a car that most of us, including me, even though I wasn't ever going to get it because it's at a ridiculous price. I mean, for the majority of consumers, it is a ridiculous price. But if you have that type of money, then you would probably get it. But that's what I'm saying. Like to be honest, I don't know what's their end game now because they decided to discontinue the Acura NSX type, whatever they were gonna call it after the Type S, and supposedly there's rumors that the Acura is gonna come back, but it's gonna come back as a electric vehicle, the NSX electric vehicle, and people say, oh, it's gonna come out in 2025 because people had rumors and websites were saying, oh, Acura's gonna get rid of the NSX for now. They're gonna bring it out as a as an electric vehicle. So I don't know what's their end game right now. I don't know their end game, and we all know that Acura is not going to come out. I mean, we're not interested. Most of us are still not interested in electric vehicles, and let me explain the reason just a little bit. Uh, it has to do with all of this Acura, this whole Acura uh, deal, this whole thing of what is their end game, because I'm not sure what their end game is. Sorry. Uh, what is your end game, Acura? Really, what is it? Because, like I just said, Acura discontinued the RL, the RLX. They discontinued tons of cars. People loved the Acura RLX. It was like the top of the line Acura. It was like one of the top of the line Acura sedans. Like they were really. I I saw it at the I saw it at the dealer. I think last year or when they had the last model year. And to be honest, I liked it. I enjoyed myself when I saw the Acura RLX, which you guys can remember what the RLX looks like by this picture here. So I do have to agree with people when they say Acura is trying to make a comeback, but at the same time, what is, what is their end game? Is their end game to be sporty, a sporty company? Is their end game to be a luxury company? Is their end game to be an electric company? Because that's what the whole world wants now. I mean, that's what the government wants, not the whole world, but the government wants. This is what the government wants you to do. They want you to continue to forget about gasoline vehicles and go with electric vehicles. So with electric vehicles, and that is where I'm at. Where what is the end game of Acura? Is it to be an electric vehicle company? Is it to uh, make less vehicles and to just stick to the Acura uh, TLX, the Acura the Acura MDX or the RDX, like to keep only like two models in their belt, because like I've used Acura in the past. Don't get me wrong. I've already mentioned to you guys I've been in the Acura TL. I've been in the RLX. I mean the RL, not RLX. RL. I've been in the RL. I'm currently in the Acura MDX, and those have been pretty good cars. The RL, the TL, the MDX, they're all pretty good vehicles. So if you're going to come to me and say, "Oh, this guy doesn't know anything he's talking about. He's never been in any of those cars. He doesn't know what's what's a good vehicle." Um, Actually, I've been in many different cars where I can say, oh, it's comfortable on the road. It's not comfortable. It's a little bit jerky. It's a little bit this and that. So yes, I do know about Acuras. So when somebody asks me, "Is this Acura good?" Of course it is. They are masters at what they do. They're not perfect. No company is perfect, but like I said, they are uh, very reliable vehicles. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know what their end game is. What is their end game? They got rid of the NSX, which was the sports car, and that's the same thing that happened on the Lexus side, which I'm gonna just mention very quickly. That Lexus got rid of their LFA, which was like $400,000, or I don't know how much it was. Like now it's worth like $1 million or something. It's like so expensive now to find an LFA. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know what's the end game of Acura. I don't know. I really don't have a clue what their end game is of Acura. So you guys can let me know what you guys think their end game is. What are they trying to accomplish? Because like as of now, they're trying to make every vehicle be a Type S, like the TLX Type S, the MDX Type S, the NSX Type S, the what if they come out with the Acura Integra Type S? What if they come out with the Acura RDX Type S? What if they come out with the Acura, let's say, uh, I don't know what else they can come out with, because like people have been praising the Acura MDX Type S. They've been loving it, and I have not seen one in person, but I do have to mention that I do think, based on the videos, based on feedback that I've seen from people, it is a very good vehicle. It is way better than every other MDX that's been out there. It's great. The exterior is amazing. The interior is amazing. It's just almost perfect, almost, except for the electronic the electronic stuff that's in there, like to go on drive modes, park, reverse, and all that other stuff that I'm still not used to, that Toyota still has. So, like I said, I don't know what they're trying to accomplish here. You guys can let me know in the comments down below what you guys think Acura is trying to accomplish here. Trying to be a sports company, a sports vehicle company, uh, a luxury company, or are they lost and don't know what the consumers want? So that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, I'll catch you guys in another video.